PSA Reloaded, man. It's your boy 3-Letter Man. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. In the description where to follow your boy at. Hit the like button also. I appreciate that, man. Y'all see the title of this one, man. Let's talk about it, man. Why does it feel like the dudes in my age bracket, all the 40-year-old guys, are making an ASS out of themselves out here in these streets? I mean, I just did a blog on Hassan Campbell, and now I'm doing a blog on Charleston White. And the reason I'm picking those two particular brothers' names, in particular, part of self, is because of some of the buffoonery that the both of them do. And it seems like the more trolling, y'all call, the word clout and trolling is a cancer to the culture, to the black culture, to the hip hop culture. Like, those two words are just nasty work, in my opinion. I wonder sometimes, regardless if both of you gentlemen have a heavy following, it's almost laughable why I got a heavy following. Our mindsets now are gravitate to people that say the most outlandish things in front of a camera. If you go and have F-bombs and say the most craziest, wildest things that you might not say in somebody's face. You understand what I'm saying? You might not say that in that person's face, but you go in your platforms and say a lot of nasty things, right? This Hoffa, Charleston White situation, or this back and forth, or I don't know what you call this at this particular point. Where do I even begin? First off, Charleston White, can you knock it off with trying to cause friction between New York and Texas? Just stop it, bro. Stop it already. That's corny. Yeah, this generation of New Yorkers, number one, is different from the era I was coming up in New York in the 80s and 90s. This era of New York and the South and the Midwest and the West Coast, if anything, they pretty much come together more now than ever. New York is not trying to be, it's not about trying to be the greatest MCs anymore, especially when New York is jocking drill music from UK and Chicago and everything like that, and things of that nature. So trying to stir a beef with New York and Texas in 2023 is corny. And a lot of y'all South brothers be doing that. See, I did the same thing with with New York and Atlanta, I felt last year and everything like that. I don't know why y'all do that so much. You know what I mean? But I noticed, though, when people talk about New York that's not from New York, man, y'all say F New York on so much animosity. Yes, I'm rocking NY because that's how I was born. I don't live in New York City no more. I was just in New York City. I would never live in New York City ever again. Let me just tell you, as much as I love NY. But that's a different story for a different day. But that's my roots. But I notice when y'all gotta say something bad about, when y'all say something about New York, it comes with so much animosity, so much disdain, so much hate. You can hear it in your voice, the inflection of your voice. When y'all don't say F other cities, it don't sound like that. What is it? It can't be rap music because the South been running hip hop for a hot minute now. And New York be D-riding anyway, if we keep it at 100. And there's more togetherness in region talk than it was. So I got a problem when you're trying to revisit some East Coast, West Coast, or East Coast, New York, and Texas thing. I think that's corny. Come on, man. I'm still mad we didn't get a Scarface, Beanie Siegel, Jay-Z album. So let's not do that. Let's not play divide and conquer Charleston. Well, I think that's corny on your part. I know y'all think it's laughable that he's in his car trolling in New York and everything like that. But there's a lot of things this brother is saying that is not cool. Y'all can't tell me y'all co-sign this, bruh. Y'all can't tell me that it can't be funny. Is it that funny? When you go into say F Biggie Smalls and F DMX and his mom Dukes and all that, why we gotta take it there for? It shouldn't matter where he's from, New York or not. I don't care where you're from. We still lost a brother in the trenches of hip hop, of gun violence. So you say F Miss Wallace, like F his kids, if his baby, if his daughter watching that, you don't care, bro. And y'all think that's cool. I think that's weird how we just gravitate to the foolishness. We don't feel your pain in the South. We don't feel your pain in the South. Well, my bad. Well, I thought we were all black at the end of the day, all humans. There's a thing called humanity here. Where all the brothers and sisters was going through it in New Orleans with Hurricane Katrina, I felt that. Mike Brown in St. Louis, I felt that. The brother who just lost his life in Memphis, I felt that. I don't care where you from. Don't matter where you from. And the old heads, I understand why the young boys, we looking at some of us like we be saying the most outlandish things. To watch TV and see the pain in black people's faces during Hurricane Katrina, dog, I don't care if I'm not from New Orleans or not, bro. When Rodney King got beat in LA in the 90s, I don't care if I'm not from the West Coast. And what do you mean by New York is not a NIGGA state? What do you mean it's not a Negro state? What does that mean? What does that actually, I don't get what does that mean? And academics, you talking about bringing this man to New York City, and academics, even you, watching you, sitting there, watching you, your reaction to this, bro. I don't know how you can sit there and be like, dog, I really want to book this man in New York City? I'm going to be from security, I'm going to be from security, like, fam. You want that on you? Especially with the stuff this man is saying? And we live in a day and era where everyone trying to get clout off somebody or make a name for themselves. Like, you can't take nothing lightly these days. How these brothers and sisters are moving out here in these streets. This is not comedian talk. A lot of y'all say he's trolling and it's all joke. Yo, you don't joke on Eric Garner who died from police. That's not a joke. Where's the joke in that? Where's the punchline in that? That we all watched Eric Garner die from police. So that's what we do. We laughing at brothers dying at the hands of police for troll to start a conversation. You taking this trolling to a whole different level. This is not trolling to me. You keep talking about I'm easy to catch and all this. Why is it that the 40? I don't want to hear 45-year-old men talking about I'm easy to catch, easy to get up with me. What are you talking about? Y'all sound crazy. I don't want to hear old heads my age talk about, I ain't hard to find, easy to find me. I'm going to be here. Like, y'all sound crazy and pathetic. And there's a thing called karma. I'm sorry to tell y'all. You can't keep running around and saying, I don't wish bad on nobody. But you cannot walk around having all that saying, talking the way you talking. Like some of y'all be selling y'all soul while the Lord is watching, man. For real, bro. Then you go into Matt Hoffa's daughters. Bro, that's not remotely funny at all. Whether you rock with meth or not, that's not cool. We not doing it. I don't care where you from. Meth don't gotta be from Brooklyn for me to say this. Y'all think that's cool what this man said about this man's daughter? Or is all he just saying it's just Charleston white? Really, bro? Really? Nah, son, we not jacking. That's not righteous, man. That's not cool. That's very distasteful. That's very nasty. That's pedophilia talk. That's just nasty, bruh. I'm sorry. I don't care where you from. And I'm so tired of this New York versus the South talk. Like, we supposed to hate each other because we're not from the same city and state? Why we can't rep where we from, but still got love for each other? That's what makes us unique. That's what makes black people unique. We all talk different slang, different talks, walks of life. Like, we just, like, why? But we still black at the end of the day. And I find it funny when dudes be trying to rep their city and state so much, but in the same city and state, y'all would kill the rappers in your city and state. But y'all so quick to wave this banner about my city and state. But y'all would kill y'all own, the same rappers from y'all city and state. Y'all will murk them off. So miss me with this city-state talk. Advice from App Hoffa. Man, if you got a successful show going on, do not fall into the trap of this dude. Don't feel you got to get back, bro. I know it's hard to say. It's easy to say. But sometimes you just can't fall into the buffoonery of people, man. You just can't. I mean, one thing when Jack Boy Maine said F the Giants, F the Jets, F the Yankees, F the Mets, even though he did say F reasonable doubt, Jack Boy, you played yourself on F reasonable doubt. Still love you, Jack Boy. Hey. Nah, but this is not trolling from Charleston White. This is not trolling. This is very disrespectful stuff, man. So leave comments at the bottom and tell me what y'all think, man. It's your boy 3.